Hello and greetings. This is Simon, your longevity coach. This is my face. This is my presentation so you can learn a little bit about me. Longevity coach that talks about living a longer and healthier life. And who am I? So this is me, Simon Henderson. I'm a 47-year-old certified longevity coach. I have a background in massage and teaching. I'm also a life, health, and well-being coach. Basically, I studied shiatsu and worked with shiatsu, Thai massage, corporate massage, and oriental facial massage, among other modalities, for more than 10 years in London. I had a couple clinics, did corporate massage, had a corporate massage agency. I was a busy guy. So that is my basis for my understanding of health and the human body. This is my new project, Your Longevity Coach. Basically, my goal is to help over 40-year-old liberal men regain and retain their health, energy, and zest for life now and into the future by utilizing natural health as a basis and then building on that. So, two questions you might have. Why men? Why liberal men? Well, as a man, I don't think I can be an authority on women's health. Of course, I can learn about the menopause and things like that, but I will never understand as well as a woman will who has a woman's body, right? And is going through that themselves. I find it a little bit questionable. There are so many male gynecologists. I think there should be more female gynecologists. And why liberal men? Because I'm not a fascist. I don't support Trump and all of the authoritarian dictatorships around the world, and I don't want to work with people who support that. So that's a pretty easy filtering step, isn't it? Like, if you like that, then you're not going to like me. I'm not going to like you. Great, we've saved a lot of time. But if you're a liberal man over 40, I might be the guy for you. So after building a basis of natural health, the next steps to optimize health using cutting edge science, supplementation, biohacking, all of the good stuff that helps longevity, extending healthy years, overall lifespan. But that's the, well, I have an image to share with you soon, but this is my view of longevity. You have to start with a solid base in natural health. Otherwise, you're kind of building on sand. Okay, so my background, I'm Simon. I was born in New Zealand. I spent a lot of my adult life living in the UK, and now I live in Greece. I'm married for 17 years. I have 3 rescue cats, one who's trying to get out now. Before this, I discovered shiatsu in my early 20s, had a light bulb moment, and I was like, I really want to help people with their health. So I started studying it. It took me a long time to study, and then I had to build up a business. I added several other complementary therapies, Thai yoga massage, a jaw release treatment called kinergetics from a guy in Australia, some personal coaching, various other therapies. And so I have this deep understanding of the human body as a holistic whole unit, right? We're not individual bits that we can stick together. We're not a car. You can't just swap out the carburetor. Although, okay, the heart as a pump. But we have to look at the whole body, right? And that's where my approach is. It's holistic, the whole body as a unit. So yeah, like I said earlier, I ran my own clinics and corporate massage business in London for 10 years. I worked really a lot, right? I'm going to move my head a second. I really worked a lot over the years, hundreds, probably thousands of clients if we are counting corporate on-site clients that were like 10, 15, 30 minutes through an 8-hour day. So I helped a lot of people with their energy levels, their stress, pain, tension. In around 2012, I started a website called the Life Extension Project, but I was only 35 and it was a little bit premature, right? So I've gained a few years since then and a lot more perspective, but that was the seed for this. Basically, after about 10 years of working with massage all hours of all days, weekends, nights, things like that, I burned out. Basically, we decided to leave London. We moved to Thailand just to see if we could live there. Not really, basically. I liked it. My wife didn't. And then we moved to Greece. We've been living since. I realized then that I burned out from the massage work. I'd just done a lot. And I didn't really have that passion for it anymore. So I basically returned to teaching work, which was something that I'd done earlier in my life and as part of my kind of life as a traveler, and moving around and exploring the world and backpacking and things. I'd been a language teacher, so I came back to language teaching, and I enjoy the teaching. It's very different from doing body work. I like connecting with people, like talking to them, helping them. But I wasn't meant to be helping them. I was meant to be teaching them English. But sometimes we would talk about life stuff, especially with my more advanced students. But I really wanted to be, get back to actually helping people as my job instead of as a side product. So in 2023, I trained as a life, health, and wellbeing coach, which I see as merging my background in therapy with my kind of interpersonal skills. I've had a lot of customer-facing kind of customer service type jobs over my life. So this kind of was a natural combination. Then in 2024, I took a certified longevity coach training with the Spencer Institute. And this was kind of combining my background in therapy with my interest in nutrition, supplementation, exercise, psychology, and mindset, all this sort of stuff. I'm also a bit of a nerd, so like all the science stuff, therapeutics, all comes together in this new project of Your Longevity Coach. So what is my philosophy on longevity? It's based on good ethics, right? That's what I said before. If you're a Trump supporter, I don't think you have good ethics. You might be able to justify it somehow, but I guess, I would disagree fundamentally on that. Helpful psychology, if we don't believe that we can live longer, right, that we're unlikely to, what are the things we're doing in our lives that are not helping us or helping us, right? Then it needs to be based on good health, good nutrition, and sleep. Sleep's really important. Sustainable exercise, like you might go to the gym and get huge, but if you've wrecked your joints and tendons and things like that and you're in pain, who cares how good you look, right? So this is about sustainable exercise, strength, mobility, flexibility, and other practices like that, right? Then supplementation and biohacking on top. But it all has to be wrapped in consciousness. If we're not becoming more conscious, I don't really think we're going to live much longer. So this is my vision and my approach to longevity and life extension. I hope it resonates with you. If not, there are plenty other longevity coaches out there, so I'm not the only one. But if you're still here, let me explain more. So this is my hierarchy of longevity. I haven't quite worked out the name. It started off as 5 levels, the main pyramid, and then I've added the +1 of consciousness. So it starts with ethics and philosophy at the bottom, the basis of the pyramid. Psychology and mindset on top of that, because this is really important. Lifestyle interventions, basically a lot of the stuff that we, like a lot of the life extension things are things we already know and may not be doing, right? We might need support with putting them into our lives and sticking with them. And that's why you need a coach, right? On top of that, supplementation. And then at the tip of the pyramid is biohacking and therapeutics, right? Some people start there. I don't think you're going to get much benefit. You might feel a bit better, but I don't think you're going to get much benefit from starting with the expensive stuff, right? But also, it all needs to be wrapped in consciousness. There's my little circle of consciousness around it. Another way of putting that, I've got the Venn diagram of longevity, is natural health, science and consciousness, and this intersecting area in the middle is longevity. We need all three, right? That's my strong belief. If you don't think so, then we're probably not a good fit. And then here's another way of putting it. The 3 pillars of longevity, your temple of longevity has these 3 fundamental pillars. I was going to put natural health in the middle because I think if you don't have science and consciousness, you could still live quite long, but it would kind of be teetering on the top a little bit. So you've got the natural health, the science, the consciousness, the 3 pillars of longevity, in my opinion, that I think people need to take into account if they want to live a good, healthy, long life. That's the way I teach. That's the way I see it. And this is the final slide of this video, that if you take one thing away from this video, remember, whether you work with me or somebody else, you can't just take pills and expect to live forever. You can't just eat salad and do yoga either. You need to build a solid base of ethics and philosophy, then promote good health, deal with damaging behavior, right? Because we are sometimes our worst enemy, sometimes, maybe all the time. And our limiting beliefs, if they impact longevity, right? Then finally, we add the longevity inventions and biohacks and therapeutics and supplements on top. And all of it needs to be wrapped in becoming more conscious if we want to really get there, if we really want to live a long, good, healthy life. So that is my introduction to longevity. Here's my face again on the full screen. If you've enjoyed this, please like and subscribe for more details. There's all the links below. You can find me on other platforms. I'm at Your Longevity Coach, pretty much everywhere. Not on Twitter, surprisingly. If you listen to any of that, you'll know why I'm not on Twitter, or Truth for that matter. But I'm on Blue Sky, all the other places, Substack. It's all down there. All right, so thank you. I hope you've enjoyed this and that you'll check out my other videos, and you're welcome to subscribe. Whether it's me or someone else, I hope that you have a good longevity journey. Thank you very much.